I might piss some people off by saying this, with running the risk of that. Every excuse that you're giving yourself of why you can't do something, just know that there's someone that's in the exact same position as you that's figuring out how to do it anyway. The idea of us not being able to do something is easier for us to digest than the idea of like us just not making the time or effort to do it. Apply this to working out, but it can really apply to anything in your life. First got on the road, I don't have access to a shower. I live in my van. My main excuses for not working out every day or like 5 days a week was, well, I don't want to get really sweaty and then not be able to shower. For the level of physical fitness that I wanted, working out 2 or 3 days a week wasn't going to get me there. I struggled in this in between for a long time until I figured out, okay, no, I just need to like make sacrifices and figure out how to shower. I found different ways to get clean. I made the effort to drive to gyms more often. I did whatever. I got to the point where I'm not giving myself that as an excuse. Now, everyone is going to have access to different resources than you. There's always going to be someone out there with more time, always going to be someone out there with more money, always someone that's going to be out there with more support in whatever ways and access to different things. Doesn't mean that you can't get there in creative ways. This can be applied to anything in your life. What kind of job or career do you want? Have you thought about starting your own business and you just haven't taken the steps to get there? Where do you want to live? What kind of friends do you want to meet? Because if you want to meet a group of hiking friends, you're probably not going to meet them at the bar. And maybe you will, you know, whatever. Okay, so you don't have a hiking friend group yet. Why don't you go hiking and try to meet people there? I feel like for me, once I took the excuses away and I just boiled it down to, oh, I just don't want to do that. And I was like, well, how I feel about doing that has nothing to do with where I actually want to be, so I should just do it anyway. And then it just forced me to start doing those things, because you can do a lot of things that you don't actually want to do in the moment, but it can get you to the point where you want to be. So whatever it is that you want to do, that you've been putting off, I promise there's a creative solution around it, and start brainstorming and stop just like writing it off because there's no way that it could be possible, because it's possible.